Okay, so I think we're gonna call these next 2 days Stranger Things because that's all we're talking about for the next 2 days. I'm not even kidding. We might have some videos here and there, but Stranger Things Season 4 Volume 2 has come to an end. We did a watch party. Y'all came out. Really appreciate y'all. We didn't reach our goal yet, but we are currently super close. Less than 100 people to subscribe to 22,000, and I know we can get there. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, but let's get right into this. So Stranger Things Season 4 Volume 2 is here, and I made an Any Explain talking all about what we saw and everything in that ending, so definitely check that video out if you haven't already. And a lot of my theories didn't come true. I had a theory about who was going to die this season, also what was Eddie playing, all of that, and it didn't go through as I expected it, but I still did enjoy Volume 2, although I will say Volume 1 was way better in my opinion, especially the ending. But hey, that's just me. We'll talk about that in another video, so stay tuned for that. But let's talk about Eddie, because yes, we need to talk about Eddie, the big scene. Of course, spoilers. If you're here, you already know there's spoilers. I don't want to hear it in the comments. Eddie Munson is dead. That's how we pretty much end Season 4 Volume 2. But I was like, if it's between Eddie and Steve, I'm choosing Steve. If it's between Eddie and Argyle, I'm choosing Argyle. I still liked Eddie, and I will say after Volume 2, I like him a lot more. I think the master guitar scene and everything was insane. Very beautifully shot. The emotions and everything as well that Eddie pretty much had with the demo bats, just insane. Like, you really saw this character go from what he was at the beginning of the season all the way up to now, and like Dustin says, the hero that saved Hawkins, and nobody even knows that, and he's still vilified. His story is so tragic, and I was crying. I'm not gonna lie, I was crying watching that scene. I was in tears when Dustin was talking to Eddie's uncle, and I was just like, that just really got to me, honestly. So what are the chances that Eddie is still alive? You're wondering, what the hell are you even talking about? Eddie Munson is dead. Well, it could possibly be that we could actually see Eddie Munson return in Season 5. And I'm not the only one saying this. A lot of people are also saying that there could be a chance of Eddie Munson potentially returning at a point. So some people have a theory that the Upside Down could actually still have these people like around, right? Like everybody who's died could actually return at a point. And I do want to talk about that, but that's going to be a whole other video because we got to talk about other stuff beforehand, like how the Upside Down works and all of that. But a lot of people do believe that Eddie could still be around and could actually be appearing again in Season 5. And even the actor Joseph Quinn has talked about the idea of wanting to come back. And he has joined this sort of like new movement of people who are trying to bring him back. So one of the things that many people are saying, well, actually, that Joseph Quinn has been saying himself, is that me and Joe Carey, who actually plays Steve Harrington, we're discussing ways in which I could kind of, maybe I'd be like a figment of Gadden's imagination or something. Like if there could be some kind of room for something like that, something a bit supernatural. So here he's saying he could return in a way where he's not really returned, but he's returned in sort of like Gadden, of course, being Dustin's mind. So I think that could definitely be an interesting idea to bring about. I think that the idea of having him be in Dustin's head after, sort of as a guiding mentor of sorts, would be interesting to see, and I think that'd be kind of cool as well. But he also went on to say, but my suspicion is that Eddie has done what he needed to do for the Duffer Brothers. So it kind of sounds like he kind of knows, like, that's it. So other people are also asking about the whole thing of what does he mean Eddie's dead? We never saw anything of it. We never saw his body or anything. Like, where is his body at the moment? If it stays in the Upside Down, what happens there? Is there something that were to happen when Vecna is defeated? Like, does everything that happened in the Upside Down turn upside down and like everything reverses or something like that, right? Like, we don't know exactly yet how the Upside Down works. So I believe that we could see a possibility of maybe every victim that has like gone because of the upside down, or in the upside down be returned, so we could see maybe that's the way that Max also is able to be reunited as well with everybody. But I don't know, I still think that that would be one of the cheap ways to do everything. I think the whole thing with this season, volume 2, that felt kind of cheap for me was Stranger Things never really takes big stakes. Like, yes, they killed Eddie, but that was a character that was introduced this season. They never go for characters that are, like, I would say, legacy characters. So the stakes are never high. But I do believe we could see a scenario in which Eddie might be brought back, or maybe he was never, like, dead or anything like that, but they're trying to keep him hidden because of everything that's happened, because you know, this town hates Eddie for what happened to Chrissy and everything else, the hellfire, all of that. So maybe they just saw it in the best of interest to keep Eddie dead, quote unquote, but he's somewhere else. And maybe for his own safety and everybody else's safety, they're not really going to bring him back. Like, I think it'd be crazy to think that Eddie could be living in the Upside Down now that Vecna's sort of like down and defeated somewhat. Maybe it's not as bad, but who knows, you know? We don't know exactly what happened at the end yet of the season. We do know that the Upside Down could be tearing its way through Hawkins, so we could see the return of Eddie somehow. We'll make more theories, more talks about this. We are still like years away from seeing Stranger Things Season 5, but keep it here because we're always going to be talking about it as we get new information and all of that. So if you want all the stuff on Stranger Things, make sure you're subscribed, notification bell turned on. We are on the road to 25,000 subscribers. And let's make this goal right now that by the time we get to Stranger Things Season 5, we will be at 1 million subscribers. Like, I think we can definitely do that. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you turn that notification bell on. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions. I have some more Stranger Things videos. So if you're a Stranger Things fan, make sure you're subscribed. As always, I'll see y'all next time. Stay safe, stay positive. Hey, if you're still listening, really appreciate you continuing to check out the channel. Make sure you check out the videos on the left if you haven't already. And as always, that's going to do it for me. Make sure that we subscribe to get the 25,000 subscribers. As always, stay safe, stay positive.